Welcome to JP's Kitchen. Yeah, my first little video. This is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do a shrimp, kind of like a etouffee slash pasta, but I'm making this etouffee because I didn't want to do the regular etouffee noodles, so I'm gonna use some different type of noodles. It's the penne noodles. You know what I'm talking about? I already boiled them up. I know y'all don't have to watch me boil that, so I kind of prepped everything. I got my noodles, got some fried garfish right there, some whole catfish. I got me some shrimp, and nothing better than the original country crock butter. Yeah, got me some grease going right there. Got me some butter, which I gotta turn it down because it's too hot. And I got some Valdania onion. So we're about to get this cracking in the kitchen, cracking and lacking. Y'all make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Pass it on, share this video, comment, do what y'all want. If y'all see anything different y'all do, just put it in the comments. You know, respect the choice. Subscribe to my new channel, yeah. JP's Kitchen. Let's go. Alright. Starting with the onion and the butter. You know, you gotta kind of like try to saute it. You know, put the onion in there to saute, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually have my shrimp. I'm going to kind of like grill the shrimp a little bit in the butter with onion, you know, and then take the shrimp out, and I'm going to add it to my sauce. I'm going to use the same pot because the pot carries the seasonings, you know, for what I'm going to use in my fettuccine. So I'm going to let y'all see. All I'm really doing is add my onion. That's all I really put in there. You can add bell peppers. You can actually add what you want. A lot of people put rotel sauce and stuff like that, like diced tomatoes in it and stuff. For me, I honestly do it with just onion. That's it. That's all you really need to do is put it with the onion. So all you're doing right now is kind of like my arm hurting. That's why I'm kind of like moving it crazy. All you're doing is sauteing it. I drop a piece of onion. That's why you see the black one. I don't care. But you just put that in there. Kind of let it saute, you know. Try to get your onion to it. You know how I like it. Caramelized. Yes, sir. You know, you kind of just let them go. Let it do its thing. Once it start caramelizing, you're going to be able to see. Drop your shrimp in there and you grilling it. You could drop your shrimp in whenever, but I like to wait till my shrimp kind of like, you know, it's kind of like I wait to put my shrimp in before the onion turn all the way clear, because it'll start making it soft. So what I'm gonna do, you see how it's looking now? You see how it's looking now? I'm gonna wait about 30 more seconds. Then I'm gonna add my shrimp in there. Watch, just give me a second. And what I put on my shrimp, I added some cayenne pepper, some Tony seasoning. If y'all don't know, y'all can actually put whatever type of seasoning y'all want to put. And I always put a drop of hot sauce. So, and the fish fry is already pre-seasoned, so I added a little bit of seasoning to my shrimp, because whenever you're gonna get, I mean, it got seasoning, but not to like my liking. So, well, yeah, we in Louisiana right now, so we like a little spicy. So that's why I put that little spice, because everything right here got a little kick to it. And I add the same thing to my fish, like my catfish, my garfish, which my noodles already pre-made. You don't have to worry about that till almost the end, you know, when you put your noodles in. So you ain't got to worry about that. So the steps is right here. See how my onion doing right now? It's just right. So I'm about to drop some shrimp in there. Them shrimp. You see them shrimp? Shrimp's looking good, baby. Oh, you already clean them. You make sure you clean the shrimp. Make sure. Alright. So what we doing here is just sauteing. You can either cover the pot, or you know, you could do it like me. I just do it open. So I mean, once you want it to saute, you see, my pot right now is actually on like a medium heat. I'm gonna turn them up so I can bring that grease to like the butter to like a little fry. So, and I'm gonna give y'all a little example. This, you see, when you know you're cooking fast and you know that you know you got the styles like I got. I mean, you can take my technique, or can you do it some other way you like to do it? I mean, I like to go kind of swift on stuff, so that's why I put like multiple things. I have all my food prepped. Make sure you prep all your food before you start cooking, because it'll be like a schedule thing, you know. So while I got my shrimp sauteing right now, my grease been, you know, warming up. So all I gotta do now is start frying fish. You know, my noodles already done, so I ain't gotta worry about that. Alright? Let me get my six. Cause I ain't trying to crack my teeth, you know? Let me see. Alright, dang it, they on my cut. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes, sir. We in business. We in business. So all you're doing right now is just putting all your fish fry. It's pre-seasoned. You can make your own fish fry if you want. You know, I'm gonna show y'all how to do that in one video. But right now, I just have to get the pre-cooked stuff because I got so much to cook. And whenever you're cooking that shrimp, fettuccine, don't think because I'm trying to cook it fast, it's like a simple process. You know, you gotta process and you gotta do it just right for it to be just right. Alright? So go ahead. And I got my little ball in here. Juju, that's what we call them. Yes, sir. Go ahead and stir that up for me, Juju. That's shrimp. Yes, sir, while I'm doing the fish. So just keep it kind of, get on the bottom of it. Don't hold that part because it's kind of hot. If it's not hot, just get with it. Stir it up. Really good. That's how you do it. You kind of keep it like teamwork. That's how we do over here, baby. Yes, sir. That's how we do. That's how we do over here, JP's Kitchen. Let's do it. Alright. You see I got that fish really good even on the inside, because all that good stuff right there. You know, I'm gonna show y'all how to do some of them sakali, frying sakali, you know. The same way. But I got me some whole catfish. I'm about to show y'all how we do. Yeah, yes sir. Yes sir. Got one in here. Yeah. And if your fish start popping all crazy out the way, it's gonna cook fast because I have it high right now. So, if it starts being too high, you just turn it down. Turn it down a little bit. Right now, I had it on between 7 and 8, which I shouldn't have. But I turned it down to where it's like on 6, a little more than medium. So, yeah, it's gonna do its thing. I'm gonna put 3 right now. So, while all this going, I'm gonna be right back. And I'm gonna start the process. After I get the fish, I still got a lot of fish to fry, so y'all gonna watch me do some guard fish as well. Catfish, whole catfish, you probably cooking maybe, I would say, all together, maybe about 10-15 minutes till the whole fish done. And the guard fish gonna be a different subject, so I'm gonna show y'all when I do the guard fish. I'm gonna be right back whenever I get back to you. You're gonna see me doing my thing. Look. I took my shrimp bone out of there. You see how it kind of looks right now? I don't know if y'all can see pretty good, but if so, if not, sorry. It's kind of like halfway did it, but like it's done. Believe it. Shrimp don't take that long to cook. So I did it maybe like 10-15 minutes. Sauteed it up. That's what I meant about sauteing it up. So now you use the same pot that you do your shrimp fish. So because what it is, you see how at the bottom of this pot, that's that seasoning right there. And all you do is take a little bit of that 2% milk. It might be kind of watching when you pour it, you know, kind of to where it calms down. You put about 2.5 cups maybe in there, you know, put a little 2.5 cups in there. And like this part, you're gonna kind of like simmer it. So you're simmering everything now. From your fish on down, your fish is the thing. Look, the first batch of fish, I actually cooked it kind of swift. It's still cooked, it's pretty golden brown. But you see I got my fish on a lower heat now. This first batch, I always give you like problems until you figure out your temperatures. If so, then you turn your grease down and drop a little piece of fish, whatever type you want in the grease until it get right. So what I'm doing here, while I put the milk, Velveeta. You always add milk to your cheese because it's gonna make it cheesy. If you put just the Velveeta cheese, it'll be too thick, and eventually you're gonna have to add milk or something. So I always start off with milk in the pot, you know, so I ain't gotta worry about keep adding. Now later on I might. It depends on how much noodles I add to my shrimp, fettuccine, or whatever pasta you wanna call it. However cheese, how much noodles I add to it, I'm gonna be able to tell if how thick I want it or how thin I want it. So it's the same thing with you. If you like your stuff thick, put a lot more cheese in the milk. You know, you always gotta add milk though to it. You don't have to add no more onions because you see, if you do your onions and your bell peppers at the beginning, then you add your seafood or chicken. People do chicken, you know, fettuccine or whatever. So if y'all do it like that, make sure y'all saute it first with your veggies, and it'll make it a lot more simple and easy for you. So what I'm doing here is putting, and I ain't grab all my knife. So you always get something different. Don't never use the same utensils that you use for another dish, you know, just food safety, you know what I'm saying? So I'm using a little knife to open up my block of cheese. And this right here, I want to say, because if I'm doing a lot, I always get a bigger one. This is a 16 ounce, you can say 1 pound. This 1 pound block of Velveeta cheese. So all you're doing, like I say, you put about 2.5 cups of milk, and you just keep your milk on simmer right now. Kind of like simmering because it's on 3, right by low. And what you're doing, you're putting your cheese in there. Guess what you're gonna do now? Guess what you're gonna do, buddy? You're just gonna chill and let it sit. So while I'm doing this fish, well, look, go ahead and give them a little glimpse of this. Now, garfish is not like a catfish. Catfish is a lot more tighter than garfish. Garfish is like a mushier type of meat, but whenever you fry it, it gets tight like chicken. But it is a delicate type of meat. It's actually expensive as hell. But like right here, all you're doing is like whenever you go to I already got my seasoning. You just lightly batter it. You lightly batter it. You don't pick it up and throw it all over the place. You know, don't pick it up and throw it all over the place. And once you got your little light coated batter on it like that, you see, shake off the excess and drop them in the grill. Just that simple. That's all you're doing. You know, like I said, if you're trying to cook fast, that's the right way to do it. If you're trying to cook slow, you go slower. You do it your way. You know, whatever way suits you best. So I'm gonna go on here and finish up right here. I'm gonna get this fish all fried up. This is gonna be the key to the dish today. It's the fettuccine. This what you gotta stay focused on. So that's why I'm trying to get all the fried fish out the way. You know, so I can stay focused on my fettuccine so it don't burn. Because you actually could burn your cheese sauce, and the cheese sauce is actually the most important part of a fettuccine. You know, like a pasta or anything, a pasta, you actually use heavy whipped cream, like heavy milk, you know, like heavy whipped cream. So it's same way. It's your own sauce. Your sauce is the key to all food. So this is my key to all my food. So I will get back to y'all once I finish frying up this old fish here, and I'll be back with y'all. Trust me. JP's Kitchen. Yeah, this is what we doing. Right now we at the stage. I got my cheese melted down already. You see, I got my cheese all melted down. So now that that's in there, and you see that little black stuff, that ain't nothing. That's the flavor. That's all that is. That's the straight flavor that was on the bottom of the pot when I sauteed the shrimp. That's right there, looking all sexy and stuff like that, man. So all you do to your cheese now is you take a little salt. It don't matter. Everything is salt. I like to use this type of salt because you don't need much of it. You know, every salt is different too. So you just add a little salt because you know your cheese got salt already. So I put a little salt. I put a little tonics. Same as I'll season my fish. I add a little bit, you know, to that. So, and for you people out here that like a little kick, cayenne pepper. It don't have to be Zatarans. It could be, you know, a different type of cayenne pepper. But always put you some cayenne pepper. A lot of people use black pepper. I used to use that. I use it too, cause I did add a little black pepper to my fish and stuff like that. So you just add a little bit, you know. Now go ahead and stir that up slowly, Juju. Go ahead while I take this fish on out of here. I'm gonna flip him up one last time. My fish. See, we do teamwork over here. Other little one on the my cameraman doing this thing over there, checking we ain't nothing but the chicken. Hey, that sounds like a plan right there. Man, we're gonna do some what's the name of them hot peppers that we eat on? Those hot peppers, man. We did the wing thing. I'm gonna have to put that on there.
Ghost pepper?
Yeah, ghost pepper. We're gonna do some ghost pepper wings one day. So right now, all right, that should be good right there. All right, I'm gonna take that from. All right. So now that's all stirred up right here. That old cheese sauce looking all stirred up with that seasoning. All right. So now all you do is take your noodles. Now, however much noodles you want to put in your pot is how much fettuccine you're gonna have, or you know, Alfredo or whatever you want to call it, you know, pasta or something like that. Well, this pasta type noodles, so I'm about to put mainly the whole thing in here. So we about to get with it. Man. We eat this whole thing going down here. So this is all I'm doing, you know. It don't matter if a little water get in there, because you need water to keep it moist. So what you're doing now is finna close this up. After you put your shrimp in there, stir it up like that. You finna close this up, and you about to let it go. Let it simmer. You see I got it on 3 right now, that's perfect. So I'm gonna add my shrimp too as well. You see that juice in there? Look at that. Oh, that's all greatness. You see the more onion? Try to get all that out of there. Alright. Go ahead and stir that up, Juju. Go ahead and stir that up while I'm going to get this done. Alright. Stir that up. Don't be scared of that little bit. Put your hand to the middle. Alright. So, let me go ahead and take this out. And get my top for that. And we're going to get it going. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to shut y'all down. And what we're going to do with this, let me see. What we're going to do with this old greatness right here, you see how that's looking right now? When we're going to be done with this, put that top on it, you let it go for a good 20, maybe 30 minutes maybe. And after you're going to see the comeback whenever I come back on. So I'm going to let this go ahead and go after I cover it up for a good 20, 30 minutes. I'll be back with y'all. Yeah, JP's Kitchen. Alright. This the finishing touch. I got my fried gar fish, my whole catfish, and I got my shrimp fettuccine. So we just doing a little quick taste test and letting y'all see the finishing outcome. Like I said, I let my stuff go a good 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and I let it kind of simmer a little bit till my noodles got kind of soft. I'm about to go on here and try to see how this thing tastes right here, which I do know it tastes well because I cook GP's Kitchen. Just put the mic on. How it tastes?
It's good.
How it tastes, man?
It's good.
It's good? That's what I'm talking about. So, while I finish attacking this plate, tell me what y'all think in the comments that I did wrong or something I could try, and I'm gonna try it. But make sure I give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, yeah, and make sure y'all share it too as well, so other people can actually have ideas on how to cook shrimp fettuccine their way. They got a different way. Just make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Give it a positive comment. If it's negative, I still don't care. Just watch my videos, share it, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, even turn on the post notifications if y'all want to see more cooking in JP's kitchen. Thank you.